Breaking news that's coming in. This is amid the crackdown on terror in Jammu and Kashmir. Mehbooba Mufti has done it once again. She's slamming the attachment of Gilani's office. Now, Mehbooba Mufti goes on to say that people should be, there should be an attempt to stop treating people like criminals. She's once again urging dialogue to resolve issues. So this time, Mehbooba Mufti says that the centre must stop treating Jammu and Kashmir and its people like criminals. She further says that issues should be resolved through dialogue. And right now, there are claims coming in. The Bharatiya Janata Party has also lashed out. They've lashed on to the comment and they have said politicians like Mehbooba Mufti have always given soft support to terrorists and anti-national elements. Once again, putting the story in context for our viewers, PDP chief Mehbooba Mufti is now raising questions over the attachment of late Hurriyat leader Syed Ali Shah Gilani's office. Now, she goes on to ask, why is everything being criminalized? This will have serious consequences. That is the warning that Mehbooba Mufti is giving out. She also says that there would be differences in the ideology of Gilani and also differences in the ideology of RSS. But this is an attempt to criminalize people and also, take their properties. This is what Mehbooba Mufti is saying with regards to the attachment of Syed Ali Shah Gilani's office by the police in Budgam. Let's take you through the latest reaction and how Mehbooba Mufti has reacted.
मुजरिम की तरफ देख, मुजरिम की नजर से देखते हो, हर चीज को क्रिमिनलाइज करते हो, प्रॉपर्टी या तो डिस्ट्रॉय करते हो, ये जो मिलिटेंट का घर है उसको उड़ा देते हो बारूद से, या उसको अटैच कर दे, जैसे गिलानी साहब का घर अटैच किया। तो मैं समझती हूँ कि ये बहुत बुरा है, इसके जो नताइज हैं वो अच्छे नहीं, इससे दूरियां बढ़ती हैं, दूरियां कम नहीं होती है और इससे रिकंसिलिएशन की कोई गुंजाइश ही नहीं रहती है आने वाले वक्त के लिए।
My colleague Sahil is with us. Sahil, for viewers joining us on this broadcast, give us the larger context. What has the Budgam police done? Why is Mehbooba Mufti so furious? And what is this case about? Syed Ali Shah Gilani is no more. But today, if there is somebody who's trying to keep his ideology alive, who's trying to, once again glorify everything that he's done, it is Mehbooba Mufti. Give us the larger context behind this action.
Well, just few days back, we had seen Budgam police taking action against Tehreek-e-Hurriyat that was led by late Hurriyat leader Syed Ali Shah Gilani, and as part of its action against the separatist ecosystem, Budgam police had basically attached the office premises of Tehreek-e-Hurriyat in Haidarpora, Srinagar. This was a three-story building that was basically attached. The poster was basically placed there, and the action was taken against BJP because this Tehreek-e-Hurriyat organization is facing multiple charges, and in fact investigations had led agencies to believe that it was basically helping terror outfits and other groups as well in Kashmir. So the action was taken by Budgam police. Now, reacting to this development, PDP chief Mehbooba Mufti has in fact said that criminalizing everything would have in fact repercussions in long term. What basically she is suggesting is that taking actions, in fact attaching properties or bulldozing houses, that we had seen operations after in fact Pahalgam attack, the houses of terrorists were in fact brought down, bulldozed by the agencies. So basically Mehbooba Mufti, which is basically pushing the narrative of separatists in Kashmir Valley, and in fact trying to slow stop.
Suhail, this is no secret. This has always been a part of Mehbooba Mufti's political playbook. She has always resorted to narratives which are deemed as soft separatism. Right now, there has been a crackdown on the Hurriyat, and now Mehbooba Mufti once again is trying to whip up some kind of sentiments which is pro-Hurriyat. Now stay with us, because it is the BJP that is hitting back at Mehbooba Mufti. The BJP claims that this is nothing but soft support that is being given to terrorists. This is BJP which is accusing Mehbooba Mufti of backing terror and also saying that this is the ecosystem that always stands with forces that are against India, that are anti-national. Listen in to the reactions from BJP.
महबूबा मुफ्ती हो, कांग्रेस इकोसिस्टम हो, गुपकर इकोसिस्टम हो, इनका हाथ हमेशा आतंकियों के साथ। अभी हमने देखा है कि महबूबा मुफ्ती कहती है कि आतंकियों की प्रॉपर्टी को अटैच करना, उसके ऊपर कार्रवाई करना, ये बहुत गलत बात है। ये वही महबूबा मुफ्ती है जिन्होंने कहा 370 हटाना भी बहुत बुरी बात है, क्योंकि एक संविधान नहीं लागू होना चाहिए, वंचित समाज को, अनुसूचित जाति जनजाति समाज को उनका अधिकार नहीं मिलना चाहिए, तिरंगा नहीं लहराना चाहिए। उन्होंने तो कहा था तिरंगा लहराने के लिए कोई कंधा नहीं बचेगा।
Sahil continues to stay with us. War of words has started over the endorsement that's coming in from Mehbooba Mufti. But tell us about what is Mehbooba Mufti largely trying to do. The BJP says that this is nothing but going soft on terror and going soft on those elements who have destroyed generations of, the future of Kashmiri youth. Because it is the same separatists who had put stones in the hands of youngsters in Jammu and Kashmir before the abrogation of Article 370. It is the same Mehbooba Mufti who had once dared to make a comment on the Indian flag. And what is Mehbooba Mufti trying to do now? Is it another attempt to, be relevant?
Well, there are two, in fact, sides of this narrative that Mehbooba Mufti is putting out. One, PDP continues to face, in fact, allegations of promoting soft separatism in Kashmir Valley and allegations of, in fact, appeasing separatist circles in Kashmir Valley because its vote bank is largely dependent on Jamaat-e-Islami like organizations. So it's the one side of the story, and other side is that the party, PDP, basically claims that it's fighting for the reconciliation, for peace, and in fact for peace between the two countries. So the party's ideology or party's line is based on the reconciliation and peace process. So Mehbooba Mufti yesterday again making this comment at the same breath said that this leaves no space or less space for reconciliation when in fact action is taken against separatists or terrorists and properties are criminalized or their in fact backgrounds or other things are in fact they brought into focus. So PDP basically is a party that claims to promote the reconciliation, the idea of reconciliation and the idea of peace, bringing peace to Kashmir Valley. That's why parties' core ideology and agenda is in fact dual control over Kashmir, double currency, and in fact...
Sahil, apologize for interjecting, but we also want to get some context from you on this particular case. Now, we have seen an ongoing crackdown in Jammu and Kashmir on separatists. There are cases being carried out by agencies. There is probe that is underway. But in this particular case, where the property linked to Syed Ali Shah Gilani was attached, what is that particular case about?
Well, first of all, it's not the property of Syed Ali Shah Gilani. Rather, it is the property belonging to in fact, the separatist outfit called Tehreek-e-Hurriyat, which was led by Syed Ali Shah Gilani.
Okay.
So, after his death, this office was closed, but security agencies believe that there were some activities taking place because the Tehreek-e-Hurriyat was banned by the Ministry of Home Affairs under UAPA, and the ban stands extended. So, under those circumstances, the security agencies will not allow any office of separatist group that's banned by Ministry of Home Affairs to function. So, taking cue from that, the Budgam police swung into action and attached this office, premises of Tehreek-e-Hurriyat, and in fact was closed for any activity. There was in fact padlock.
So, all in all, Sahil, it is Mehbooba Mufti whose heart is bleeding for separatists and the action that is being taken on properties linked to them or linked to the banned Hurriyat. We will keep a close watch on that story, track more developments. Thank you so much for joining us with all